What's up, everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Yes, today we're doing a first time on this channel. We're doing on this channel a reaction of John Frusciante. Yes, for those of you that don't know John Frusciante, he was the former guitar player from Red Hot Chili Pepper. If you ask me, probably the best thing that ever happened to Red Hot Chili Pepper ever. Yeah? Man, why am I crying? Why am I crying? I wish John Frusciante was back with Red Hot Chili Pepper and then I could go see them. God damn it. Anyway, guys, if you're coming from Maneskin, we've done a series of reaction on my channel. Super happy as an Italian. Very nice that we get a little bit of rock coming out of Italy, even though it's 25 years later. 25 years later. A lot later. But anyway, let's check Central. John Frusciante, solo career. Let's go, John.
I'm central to nowhere, thinking of sweeping it clean. When we choose to go, we're losing more than just our surroundings. I've gone around the starts of this universe as it stands, outside the limits of all existence. Well, it never ends. We're grateful to the gods, whether they're real to us. They might live nothing here. Remember that moment by the face.
Oh man, what a lovely progression already. You know, like that kind of build up with the drum actually happened with a longer pause than I expected. And then again, that's what always surprises me about John. You know, like I'm going like, okay, there's the bam, bam, bam going in with the drum. And then it takes a little longer and builds a little bit more. And then also this beautiful chord progression on the way down. There's already so much dynamic. And I already know what you're thinking. But this sounds like Red Hot Chili Pepper. Exactly. Exactly.
Anything that could one day be is as real as what I'm saying. If something is nothing, it must not be something in any possible way. Lose yourself in the far-off worlds that are right under your feet. Switch below with above all the way up into infinity. We're thankful we are, whether we know what's going on. Walking alone, I'm safe. None of us lives the very way.
I'm already wondering where this song is going because it's pretty long. So, yeah, 7 minutes and 34 seconds. I'm expecting also some kind of long improvisation of flow of instrumental sound. He's quite creative also with this, you know, mixing things up. There's actually still a lot I have to check. Now I don't remember this name, what album it was of his, but when I heard it, I was like, wow, this stuff it's fucking amazing. I love it. Because you really see that he was putting all the things that he likes, plus not taking shortcuts, you know, in terms of trying to do something more original. And this is probably already like 15-year-old, maybe, I don't know.
I'm dreading a time that is not near. As a man of the cross, I have no fear.
like how I like also how the more rockish growling part, you know, that it's desperate and intense, starts to fade with this repetition, this almost hypnotic repetition. No, 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 fading in the back with the violins coming in, making it more like a sort of classical music oriented. Overing, nice. I hear also some roads or boom, whatever. Here we get a little bit of experimentation. See? Very interesting. This very long. Before there was almost a little bit like kind of a syncopated mess, like this, almost dissonant with what was happening with the drum and the melody underneath, or also with this. I guess probably was, I don't know, maybe like a strummed chords with all that effect on, and then we get this really long note that it's sustaining also the surge of the drum coming in with more intensity. Stop every now and then, guys. Sorry. Man, Frusciante is one of my favorite soloists, also because it's not so much like, you know, but he has such a lovely touch. He's like one of the few guys that really, in my opinion, have that kind of Jimi Hendrix passion touch. You know, like really like simple notes, and you just feel that swag, everything into it, you know, which is a little bit the equivalent when a singer, you know, like doesn't have like 12 octave voice, but bam, hits you, you know, it hits you on every freaking note with the motion, with the soul. That's what I get from Frusciante. There's so much soul in those notes. Don't Chili Pepper. I have nothing against the other guy, but please take it back if you want to. You gotta feel your lines, you gotta feel your lines. Treading your tongue that is not near as a man on the cross that do not feel. I can't believe these words I say. You gotta feel your lines, you gotta feel your lines. Beautiful those violins, man. Beautiful those violins. Here we go, Frusciante. Lovely song. Lovely song that deserves a re-listen, and you enjoy the nuances of all the composition. Such an original composer. He doesn't get the credit he deserves, in my opinion. Really one of the better composer of our time, which is shunned away by the noises of more commercial music, and that's the way it does. That's the way it happens. Always more commercial things, and the trend and the hype of very popular things trumps the beauty and the poetry and the vulnerability of certain artists. Which the good news is, which I mean, in the future, we will probably see like this stuff have a resurgence, in my opinion. I don't know, I always have the feeling that after the dust settles, people always go look for greatness, for beauty, go look for beauty, for something that touches the soul, the something that communicates to the soul. And I think in that intent, we will rediscover songs like this, artists like him and others, which will just elevate above all the other noises that, even though at the time, they were nurturing our maybe more basal impulses, and it's also fine, but it's undeniable also when you consider the effect of branding and hype, especially on the younger generation, which they're so easily swayed into wanting to be part of something that it's working, something that it's popular, something that it's famous, and that also influences the thinking and the liking. But after that, people always go look for depth, for meaning, for relatability,